Okay, finally getting around to playing Mega Greninja. Getting up on the ranked ladder now that we've got Build and Battle under our belt. I do have to say I really enjoy Build and Battle, so that's something I'll be doing every time I see that free token. But as far as ranked goes, I get to go first, so let's do it. Well, those are some fun sleeves. And I start Pheasantipity. That's not the best start. I mean, the only thing worse than starting Pheasantipity is starting Meowth, because at least Pheasantipity, I mean, they both retreat for 1 energy. But Pheasantipity, you use its ability after your opponent knocks out a Pokemon during their last turn. Meowth has to be played from your hand onto the bench to activate your ability. Ooh, Trapinch. Okay. And of course, I don't have a way to search for any of my basics, so let's search for an energy. And at least I'll be able to retreat next turn. And energy search, typically you only want in decks that have multiple types of energy, because that kind of gives you one more out to either one, or if you run more than that. Energy search in a deck with just single types of energy, why wouldn't you just do an additional count of energy? Anyway, so they're getting started over there with their first turn. So Trapinch in the active, Luditone, Solrock found for the bench, Fighting Gong for the energy. Now they're going to Lunar Cycle, get 3 more cards. So they're having a much better first turn than I am. Another Fighting Gong for Trapinch. So is this Flygon Mill? I don't know, I've never faced a Flygon deck, so I really don't know what to expect here. So the new Flygon card that came out, when you evolve it from your hand onto the bench, or evolve from your hand to evolve someone, your opponent discards the top 2 cards of their deck, and then when it's knocked out, they discard the top 2 cards of their deck. So I've never seen anyone build a deck around it. I only ever seen it with, like, when I say I've seen it, I just mean like on YouTube. I've seen YouTubers play it with some other kind of mill. And it hurts to discard both Frogadier and Mega Greninja, but I still haven't gotten to Froakie. They have a full bench over there, so this is starting to look scary. And I'm going to go with Badoo. I consider the Staryu, but I don't have another energy. So even though I could Salvatore... no, I'm going to save the Night Stretcher and let's retreat. And now I'm going to judge. I don't know what they have in their hands, but I assume it's better than what I've got. So, okay, that's not bad. Although now I do wish I had gotten a Starmie. So judge into double Froakie, Mega Starmie, and Rose's Encouragement. So this is not going well. At least Itchy Pollen will shut off their items, but if they have a Fighting Energy in hand, they'll be able to Lunar Cycle and get 3 more anyway. Evolve into Sylveon. Why is Sylveon in a Trapinch Flygon deck? This is the weirdest thing ever. Oh, they get the Lilies, of course. Now they can Lunar Cycle. So they just retreat. Oh, for their own Badoo. Not that it matters. My hand is garbage, and they've got 9 in their hand. I can Surfing Beach to get rid of the Battle Cage, but it doesn't do me any good. And if you're running Battle Cage, you run multiple copies. I'd rather save my Surfing Beach for when I need it. Okay. Well, there's energy and there's Frogadier and Mega Greninja in the discard, so if I get any of my Night Stretchers, I can start to put something together. If they knock out the Badoo, I can flip the script with Pheasantipity. Okay, so there's the Vibrava, Itchy Pollen, and I've still got nothing. Okay, energy. Yeah, and I'll go ahead and attach it, because maybe if I'm able to get even Rare Candy, Night Stretcher, Rose's Encouragement, I don't know, it's looking pretty bad. Oh, Flygon EX. Okay, so Reversing Storm 130, you may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Aha, so it is a hit and run deck, so they'll use that, switch into Sylveon, and then Sylveon, being immune to damage from EXs, can just Air Balloon switch into Flygon, and so rinse and repeat. And of course, they boss up my Froakie with the energy. And I don't think I have a good secondary attacker to use against Sylveon. So that is a weakness in this deck. Well, there's Rare Candy. I can flip the script. Now, I could take out the Sylveon with a couple of Mortal Shurikens. That might be the play, if I can get a Mega Greninja out. Let's Puffin. And all I have left in the deck is Staryu. Not great. And I can boss, but it doesn't really feel necessary. Feels like it might be better to just put some damage on the Sylveon with a Pokemon that can, because definitely my bigger boys cannot. And they Hilda another Flygon. Well, that's not good. Okay, it's got 310 HP. It is weak to grass, but the only grass I have is Badoo. It's only going to hit for 20. That's not enough. Hilda, Lunar Cycle. Who are they switching to? Okay, they're going back into their own Badoo to item lock me. Rose's Encouragement only works on stage 2s. So I can't use it for Mega Starmie, and Mega Starmie would get walled by Sylveon. But I have 3 Staryus and only 1 Froakie, so whether I attack with Staryu or not, I do feel the need to protect it. So let's evolve there. And at least I can go for the Trapinch on the bench. It's got 20 damage, so that's enough to get knocked out by the Jetting Blow. Flip the script for a bunch of cards I can't use. Okay, Frogadier, let's go. And I have nothing. I could Surfing Beach into a Staryu, but then they'll bump my beach and probably take out the Staryu, and at least Mega Starmie can tank a hit. And see, that's unfortunate, because I would have been able to take it out with the Jetting Blow, but they Rare Candy into Flygon. So now it is out of range. I don't have anything that can hit the numbers for Flygon. I just had a completely terrible start. I mean, I'm like 10 minutes into the game, and I still have like nothing. So this is definitely going to be a loss. But I want to play it out, because I've never seen this deck before. I want to see what it does. I want to see if I can put something together at any point. The Night Stretcher for a fighting, which goes to the other Flygon. So they have double Flygon, and Sylveon is not in any danger. And I mean, they can just patiently keep taking hits. Starmie is going to be a 3-hit KO, because it doesn't look like they run the energy to do the secondary attack on Flygon. And at least I have items back. Okay, and I've got energy in the discard. So let's Ultra Ball. Discard these. I only have one Froakie left, and I don't need to rare candy it, as I've got the Frogadier. Okay, so let's evolve. I could Roses to attach 2 energy from the discard to it, but it's only going to do me so good. And I wouldn't be able to Mortal Shuriken also. So I'm going to Energy Retrieval for both. Give one to Starmie. The problem is, like, I wish I had an Air Balloon. Like, if I had Air Balloon plus the Surfing Beach, then I could do a Mortal Shuriken plus attack. But let's go ahead and bring one of those up, because it is going to require multiple hits. And if I do a Jetting Blow plus Ninja Spinner, that could be a knockout on at least one of these. Let's take out the Badoo. Okay, one there. Okay, and I do get a Froakie off the prizes. Okay, they Puffin. Another Trapinch hits the bench. Premium Power Pro. Okay. Another Premium Power Pro is at 130, 160, 190. Is that a knockout? 190 plus 1. Third Premium Power Pro. Are you kidding me? Okay, well now it's a knockout. That's 220. And the thing is, they're going to hit this and retreat. And so even though this Flygon is in range to knock out, it's not going to be the one in the active. And I don't have another boss in hand. I'm going to have to flip the script and hope. Wow. Yeah, triple Premium Power Pro back into the Sylveon. That's 3 prizes for them. Well, so much for it being a 3-shot. Okay, so now at least I'll be able to Rose's Encouragement. Let's flip the script. Really need boss, and there's my Air Balloon. A little too late. There's only one in the discard. Okay, well, let's play Froakie. I think maybe Mortal Shuriken on the Sylveon, because right now the bench is full. So I'll have to knock something out, and then I'll have to play the Eevee. And it probably has that boosted evolution, so if they play the Eevee and move it to the active, it can evolve on the same turn as played. Yeah, we'll just do this. Shuriken on the Sylveon, and maybe next turn I can take it. I will need another energy. I'm going to play the Puffin. I don't have anything left in the deck for it. Let's just take a quick look through here. I do have 2 more bosses. I do have a Night Stretcher. The Neo Upper is in the deck. So I'm not going to win, but maybe I can at least take 1 more, or possibly 2 more prizes. Let's Pokepad. And I've got no targets left for it either. All my basics and stage 1s are either in play or discarded. Could evolve but I don't think I need to do that just yet. Oh, and they're going to boss. What are they bossing? Peasantipity, which has a fighting weakness, so they're just going to retreat, knock out, and win the game. So much for all of the thinking I did last turn, trying to thin the deck. And yeah, it's a pretty good combo. Saw this kind of stuff with Mimikyu. Mimikyu rotated though, but Sylveon's still here, so hit and run with an EX shield, pretty good in a format with a lot of megas running around. Good game.